Hi everyone, my name's George and I'm a second year's Business for the Creative Industry student here at York. So I wanted to talk to you today about what there is to get up to in York at the weekend. I don't know about you, but when I was looking at which university I wanted to go and study at, looking at the city itself was just as important as looking at the course and looking at the uni. So as you might know, York isn't the biggest city in the UK compared to like other northern cities like Newcastle or Manchester or Leeds, but it's really unique. It's certainly unique and it has more than enough to keep you busy at the weekend. So coming from London myself, I was a bit nervous that I'd be a bit too bored in a way in such a smaller city, but it's actually quite nice to have the difference in sizes. You feel as if you know York inside out within a few weeks of just moving here. So I'm going to start off by talking about the nightlife because that's what I normally do on the weekend. So on a Friday or Saturday night, typically what I get up to every week is going out in the evening, one of the 2 days. So in terms of clubs, there are two main clubs in the city. You have Cuda and Salvo's. So both are really, really popular clubs amongst students. Always have such great atmospheres. They're always so busy, full of students, full of life. They're also really cheap as well, which is really important as a student because it means you can have a good fun night out without spending a small fortune on drinks. So whilst those are the main two clubs that people tend to go out with, there are other like smaller clubs in York as well. So you've got places like Potweld, Flares, Ziggy's, which are all really good places to go as well. But one of the best things about York is the amount of cocktail bars and pubs they have here. So I think there's like a rumour that in York there used to be like a pub for every day of the year. Similarly, there's also lots of cocktail bars. So if you don't fancy going like out, big, you just want a few drinks, there's some great cocktail bars. So my favourite street is called Little Stonegate. It's in the city. And that's filled with loads of cocktail bars. So like Turtle Bay, Las Iguanas, Manhattan, Slug and Lettuce, which is actually two of. So there's one in the city and then a Slug and Lettuce on the river, which is really, really nice. And then also Bobo Lobo, which is probably my favourite cocktail bar. And they do the best mojitos I've ever tasted in my life. So if you go there, make sure you try them. Also, I know drinks aren't for everyone, so if drinks aren't like your thing really, there's also some lovely restaurants to go to in York. There's obviously all your chain restaurants like Pizza Express, Nando's, etc. But there's also some really lovely independent restaurants. So 8 o'clock is a really Instagrammable place. It's got like really cute fairy lights, making it really picturesque. There's also a really lovely Italian called Lucia, one of the two. But it's like based in a small courtyard, amazing food. So definitely recommend going there on a Saturday night for some dinner. So I've spoken about what I normally get up to on Saturday evening, going out in York. But if you're not really a party person or you're looking for something to do in the daytime and the weekend, then York has so many historical places of interest. So I'm just here walking along the city walls. Such a lovely walk if you want to go with your friends or whatever. So just as I was saying in that video, the walls are an iconic symbol of York. Something I would definitely recommend doing at least once when you're here. Yeah, York is full of such rich history. The most famous landmark being the stunning York Minster. So checking out York's stunning picturesque history is definitely something I would recommend doing to keep your weekend busy, especially during the daytime. Because if you're going out in the evening, you can check out the city in the daytime. Whilst you are out, make sure to grab a famous Yorkshire pudding wrap. Another great thing quickly about York is its location and its transport links. So York is such a great city in terms of its proximity to like other major cities. So places like Newcastle and Manchester are literally only an hour away on the train. And Leeds is only 25 minutes away on the train. So this means that you can do days out to these cities and even nights out. So I regularly go to Leeds for a night out on a Friday night. There's always trains throughout the night coming back to York. So you can go to Leeds, have a fun night out, and then easily come back whenever you want throughout the night back to York. I really hope you get to see how amazing the social life can be in York and how there's a range of activities for everyone, from the clubbers to the history fans. There's something for everyone. So thank you for watching.